Hello everyone. I wanted to continue how to put passengers in your seated airplanes. Now, as I said, the Citation, one of my favorite aircrafts, you have to do it first if you want to get them in there. If you did any other aircrafts before the Citation, here's the Citation right here, it won't work. So you have, if you want to do the Citation, you have to start the game like I did, and then you go to Citation, pick it, and then pick an airport. So I'm in California, so we're going to pick San Diego. You pick San Diego. It's somewhat daytime right now, as you can see on the shade there on the left. You know, it's my bad, but anyway, you want to click on start flight. Click on flight, and your airplane will spawn onto the runway. This trick works only if the airplane's on the runway. It doesn't work when it's in a gate or if it's in parking or ramp. But I'm going to show you how to put it on the ramp or parking gate or whatever. So here's the airplane right here, the Citation.
Tower Cessna, November 6th.
You press ready to fly. So we're at the runway. As you can see, there's no passengers here. Now you can fly the airplane like this, but I like to have passengers here. It just creates a little bit more immersion for me. So you can do this thing with the engines off or the engine on, but we're just gonna keep the engines on for now because we're gonna get right into this thing. So here you are. You get on your EFB, your tablet. You press aircraft. Then you go to flight performance. And when you get to flight performance, you have center of gravity, and you're calculating your landing distances and different speeds. You click on center of gravity. This is where you load the aircraft, baggage and things like that. You have seats, you have cargo, you have fuel, and you have empty. So you highlight seats. You go over here and you click on these two seats, and you can just add the plus sign until this thing is green. Then you go to these 6 seats and you click on the plus sign until they're all green. On this particular thing, you don't have how many pounds of passengers. You just have these seats. Then you go to low aircraft and you press low aircraft, and it'll turn white. It has to turn white. It turns green first, and then it turns white. If it doesn't turn white, it won't work. And as you can see, these passengers are sitting here having a good old time, just turning their heads around like in some robots or whatever. And as you can see, the airplane is on. So we're gonna move this thing. I have them all set up right here. So we're gonna go over here now. When you use the shut off feature on this game, the engine won't shut off. So you have to shut off manually. So you go over here and you click run, and it turns to stop, and you can hear the engines are showing off. And just to create more immersion, you take the battery off, generator off, everything off. So now you're basically power off right now. So as I said, you go to your menu, and you have GSX. Go to GSX menu, you click on that. And right here it gives you this menu of all the places you want to start. So I'm gonna start at the parking. So I go to parking, and I'm gonna go to medium. So I'm gonna go to medium, and it says warp me right there. So you warp there. So we warped to the parking area. So we have the engines basically off, and we have the passengers still in there. Now if I would have opened up this door, it'll open up and then it'll close again. So we're just gonna go outside. Using your key binder, I'm outside. I'm outside airplane now. Now, again, you have 6 passengers in there because they're white. Remember that. It only works if these things are showing white. And So we go to GSX at the top, click on that, click on it again, and it gives you this menu to activate services on parking 5. So we're gonna say request boarding. You have deep boarding and you press boarding. We're gonna request boarding. And then it's gonna tell you which kind of shuttle you want to get. We're gonna press Southwest. That's the choice. Press Southwest. So you click on that again. I don't like these things. I'm gonna put that off right now. So anyway, so when that happens, you have the baggage guy come in. And he's gonna situate it. You look down here. You so you can press no choice. So do you want to attach a pushback tug? You say no. I always click no. Now, if you look down here, like on the other video, you see the flight attendant's foot. See her shoes right here? As I said before, I want her right there because I don't, she has her head stick out a little bit. That's fine. Because as I said, when you set up GSX, it's just hard to get it just perfect where the door will open and the passengers come out and you see the passengers. And again, if you wanted me to give you a tutorial how to do that, let me know, and I'll make a tutorial on how to set up passengers to get out of the shuttle and walk right into the door. So as you can see, the shuttle is coming right now. It's driving around this airplane, and it's gonna park itself right over here. So the door is gonna open. As you can see, the door open. The stairs go down. This door is open. And when the door opens, you'll see passengers walk out from the shuttle, the Southwest shuttle, and walk right into the airplane. One at a time onto the aircraft. As you can see, they're walking into the aircraft right now with all your passengers seated already. To give yourself a little bit of an immersion, because when you do flight missions, where it be say intentions flight missions or neo-fly flight missions, you want to have some people there that you can actually see them walking onto the airplane and all that. So the door closes, the shuttle drives away to whatever, and usually the door closes. When the flight attendant walks away, the door will close. But as you can see, when you look into the door, you can see the passengers sitting on the chair, which is cool. All right. So as I said, the door probably closed, but it's nice that it's still open, so you can actually look inside and see the passengers in their glory. So you walk inside, you do this, and once you zoom inside, the passengers are still sitting in their chair. And when you're outside, the door closes, as I said. If I decide to open the door will open, but I zoom out, the door is closed. You lose immersion. Okay? Now, as you can see on the GSX mod, the guy is putting baggage into the airplane. Now, I rather open the door myself to make it look like he's putting baggage into the plane. So he turns around and he's putting baggage into the airplane like that. So anyway, this is how you get passengers on your aircraft on GSX. Let's try to, just for the heck of it. Now, see, this only works, you have to do the citation first in order for us to do the citation. So let's just try 737. Let's try the 737. So you got a 737, not that, but 737 airport. We got to get a 737 airplane. So we're going to get a 737, whatever airplane you want to use. Let's use this. This one right here has the seats, and this one don't have the seats. let's see if they have seats right here. So you configure, you go to the configuration, you get the EFB. There's only 2 seats there, see, it doesn't work. So you gotta find a plane that has seats in them. So we're gonna go to 737. We use this one. You configure. This one has passengers, see? Now these has seats in it. I should try the business, you know, to see if it works, but let's try the passengers. So you have the passengers, you go back in here. You go to save. We're gonna go to San Diego International Airport. And again, we're gonna go into the runway. So we go to the runway, set start flight. So I'm doing this to help you guys put passengers in your airplane on free flight on MSFS 2024. So we got the airplane here ready to go take off. So the airplane's in the thing there. Let's open the door. They take you outside. So what I did was I keep buying a key binder on my to do this. See? Now if you go over here, you see how all the passengers on the EFB are white. See? This is what you got here. This is the situation you have here. Okay. So let's go back into the cockpit by pressing. I have it set to 1, so I'm back in the cockpit. Press the stupid thing. So we're gonna turn the engines off. I'm tired of hearing the alarm. So I'm gonna turn the engine off. The engine is off. We're gonna go to a gate this time. So GSX. We're gonna go to a gate. So you go to just go to a ramp, I guess, a large ramp. And just warp me there. So we got this ramp here. We have this ramp here. So we're gonna go outside. So as you can see, the passengers are still in the seats here. If I press 3 or something, you see the passengers still in their seats. So we're gonna go to press 1 and then we're gonna go outside. So I don't have to hear that sound. You go to GSX. So you go to GSX, and then you press request boarding, and then you press the Southwest. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna take these markers off. I don't like these markers. So you have the stairway. You see this right here? You have the stairway coming in. You have 2 stairways coming in for GSX ground service X, I guess that's what it's called. So you have the baggage people coming in to the other side. They always have their baggage on the right side, and the doors are open right there, as you can see. And here's your guy right here, you know. And then the stairs are here, and hopefully the door will open when the bus comes in. So you have your stairs here, and you press, the door does open, as you can see. And then the bus will come. Now, the unique factor on GSX, they had an update where the guy can actually walk up the stairs, see? He can actually walk up into the stairs into the airplane. He can actually walk up the stairs into your aircraft. But this is a tutorial on not only GSX, but how to put passengers into your airplane. We started out with the Citation. Now we're on the 737 as promised by some of the people that emailed me. So here comes your bus, airport bus. It comes in and it drives in here, parked, and you see all the passengers ready to get off the airplane. I mean, off the bus to get into the airplane. The engines are off, and we still have those passengers in there. And I don't know if these things will work if if you start right here. So we have all these passengers. You're not gonna go through the whole thing because it's gonna take forever for these passengers to get onto the airplane. But as you can see, the passengers are getting out of the bus and they're going into the aircraft. These stairs are a little bit lighter than the other one. The other one has a man on the top. Let's go to the one over there, with a man at the top. So we're gonna go over here and walk up these stairs. I'm gonna walk up these stairs. You have a flight attendant right here at the end of the plane. And you can't get in. So I have a binding. I'm inside the airplane, and then you see the passengers walking in, whatever. So as you can see, you have a plane full of passengers. You have some empty seats. You have a flight attendant doing the GSX thing. You have passengers walking in and disappearing. Now on MSFS2020, the passengers actually sit on the seats, but these are Microsoft passengers. They're a little bit different. They all kind of like they have a generic face on them and everything like that. So anyway, that's how you do that with the 737. And one more airplane, if I may try. We're gonna. Well, anyway, this thing messed up because it has a tendency to do this sort of thing. All right, so we're gonna go to PC24. The first airplane we did it on the last video. San Diego. Start. They're gonna have to fix this game in order to get these things right, whatever, I don't know. So we have the PC24. Ready to fly.
16488 at runway 9er, ready for departure, departing straight out.
There's no passengers in here, right? So we let's try it differently. We're gonna shut off the engines. So we shut off the engines, as you see there. Warped. We're gonna warp.
System test. Okay.
We're gonna warp using GSX to parking. We're gonna go to parking number 6. Warp me there. So we're at parking number 6. Okay. Turn around. Engines are off. No passengers are there, as you can see. Put off your EFB. You see these chairs? There's your chairs. So you can go to the first one. This one you have to type in some numbers or whatever, and then you press load in aircraft, and that boom, there goes in there. Let's try it. We're gonna try one more. We're just gonna have 2 passengers, maybe 3. So we go to here, press 222, and you get it 3. There's still one more passenger. We're gonna have 3 passengers on this flight. So we got 3. So you get 3 passengers on this flight. So you stop this, go outside. So you're outside the airplane. Then you go over here and you press GSS and GSX again, and you click on boarding, request boarding. And then you find the one that they choose. You can actually use any one of these things, but we're just going to use United Ground Express, whatever. So you got a United Ground Express. You have air cranes, moving around the airport, really nice and neat. In San Diego, you can see the city skyline. You see the when you use the PC24, they open up the baggage thing for you automatically, and then you go. Do you want pushback attached? No. Now the reason why I'm doing this is to show you that this door is going to open. As you can see down there at the bottom, the flight attendant's high heel shoes are being shown at the bottom of the plane. I'm going to move over here so you can actually see what's going on. This guy's going to get off his chair, and he's going to go and put the baggage on there so that can go inside this that area over here. This area right here where all the baggages will be going in. And if I press number 6, we'd be outside where he's at. But we're gonna go over here where we're supposed to be. Now here's the shuttle that comes out with the passengers. The door opens automatically, as you can see. The door opens automatically. You have embedded stairs, and your passengers. We had 3 passengers that we picked on our EFB, as you can see. There's 1, 2, 3, the pilot, co-pilot, and me. So there's another passenger. So 2 or 3 passengers will come out here. I think you get 1 less passenger than what you have, but the other one just spawned. So there's 3 passengers that you spawn because we had 3 passengers on the chair here, and they're gonna go inside this thing like they're supposed to. Hi, how you doing? There's 4 passengers. We'll give you 1 more passenger than what you're supposed to have. So this is 3 passengers. And so this door should close and drive away. When it drives away, I think the door will close automatically when the flight attendant leaves. If not, you can just jump. You just get into the aircraft. You can't walk in. You're gonna have to go into the aircraft, and it'll close automatically. So I'm in the aircraft. You see the door. I call it automatically when I pop into the aircraft seat. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you have any, like and subscribe or whatever, and share this video with other people who would like to learn how to do this thing.